Hey there, I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny. Today I'm at my daughter's house again, so I thought we'd check up on Millie's garden. I got some watermelons planted right there, and I got a drip system put in. But let me tell you what happened this morning. There's some more watermelons. When I got here this morning, the emitter from that bed right there was just spraying over to the fence. So I come out here to look what was going on. Apparently, my son-in-law wasn't paying any attention yesterday. Wrapped the white water hose up around the black hose that goes to the garden and pulled it apart, and I can't find the end to it. I have no idea what I'm going to do, so Poppy's going to come over this evening and fix it. But look, here's the beans. I've already pulled quite a few of them off of there. But I've decided that growing just a few beans is a dumb idea. Oh, there's some. Look at there. Those are so pretty to me. But growing just a few beans, it's hard to get enough at one time to make a meal. So I think the next time I grow beans, I'm going to have to grow a big old bed full of them. And just dedicate something about that size to nothing but beans. But look at this. Look at the 100-gallon bag, y'all. That's a... Oh, I don't know if that's a zinnia or sunflower. I think it's a sunflower. And that's a sunflower. And that's a sunflower. My nasturtiums are blooming. And I'm kind of tickled about that. Don't know why the leaves are kind of turning this golden color, but they're pretty. That means they're probably old and dying, but they're still pretty. And there's another one. This is some kind of squash I put out here. I can't remember what kind it is, but we'll figure it out when it grows up. And this is another kind of squash that I planted. It looks like a cucumber, but it's not. There's two plants in here. I've got a pepper on the black bell pepper plant. And these tomatoes are going wild over here, y'all. Look at that. There's tomatoes for days. They're green, but they're here. And today I'm going to tie them up to these stakes that I put here. I don't know if it's going to be tall enough or not, but I got to get them up off the ground. Look. The other pepper plant is not producing yet. That's the Tabasco pepper, I believe. The strawberries have been putting out strawberries for a while, but they're so stinking little. Look at that. Millie's pumpkins have come up, and I'm tickled to death with that. Got more watermelons here, and more over here. And I believe that these are crimson sweet. I planted some here about a month ago, and I came back over the next week, and some kind of animal had eaten every one of the little seedlings. I'm assuming it was birds. So I planted these, and they're up now. And I want y'all to look at these San Marzano tomatoes right here. There's a bunch of them. And there's some flowers. Now this bush here, look at the difference. I want to show y'all the difference. Okay, this San Marzano has one stem going all the way up, right? And it has all of these tomatoes right here. And these are coming on. And then it's got another bunch coming right here. Well, these San Marzano tomatoes are just a little tiny bush. Look at the size difference between the two. And I've got a cluster here, a cluster on this branch, a cluster on this branch, and a cluster starting on that branch. But there's 4 branches. I didn't prune that one like I did that one. Now this little crooked sand Marzano here that I'm about to tie up, it has 2 stems or 2 branches. And it's got, I think I like the way this one's performing the best. Oh, look at this. It's got this great big cluster here. Another one over here that's not quite as big. And then another cluster there. And these are my cucumbers. And they were all up here on this fence in one clump. Let me show you what I got. Have you ever had cucumbers look like that before? Where they're kind of pointy on the end, or they don't look like they're formed the right way? Well, you can still eat them, but the reason for this is poor pollination. It means that some of the flower got pollinated and some didn't. So like, I separated them not long ago, and now look at that one. That one's starting to look right. But I don't see, look at these. I've got stinking leaf-footed nymphs on here. There they are. That is a leaf-footed nymph. And that's a baby bug that's going to grow up and eat this whole cucumber plant. So I've got to get some spray out here for them. But anyhow, I separated my cucumber plants so that the flowers could get better pollination. And hopefully the next time I come out here, I won't get cucumbers that look like this. Well, that's our update for today. I don't have a lot to show you in this garden yet. Of course, there's not a lot here. When I get home this afternoon, I'm going to do an update video on my garden in my backyard. So y'all stick around. I'll talk to you again real soon, and y'all get out there and grow something, all right?